Are we live? We are live. Doot. Doot. Oh, wait. Did I screw this up? Hold on. I did kind of screw that up because that's not where that's from. Update. There we go. Alright. Well, I just finished the tutorial twice because, well, half of it twice. 1.5 times. Because apparently if you log out, even after this part, it resets you all the way to the, well, at least this part of the version of the tutorial. The Stout Axe tutorial. It resets you kind of to the beginning of the escape. Kind of sucks. Where can I... You know, I'm going to remove it from now. Move. Oh. I don't know if I'll need it. I would give an overview of what the story so far, but you know, maybe someone hasn't played it yet and they want to be surprised, so I won't tell you. What I will tell you is I don't know, I had the, I was sitting there thinking about things and looking at it, and then I, for whatever reason, Crossbow popped in my head, and then I was like, wait a minute, can I make a Dwarf Hunter? Because you know, there's certain races that are locked to different classes. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make a Dwarven Crossbow Hunter, just for fun. Until I get bored or feel like doing something else. My Rune Keeper is all the way up to 45, 46. And I just... For a game with 160 levels, the level grind is just a bit much. You know, it doesn't help that I've done the 1 to 50 3 or 4 times. So that's like the worst part. There's nothing new for me anymore. The other issue that they have is their skills kind of stop at 40. Like, you don't really get any more skills. You get different side grades, which I'm not completely against, but I don't know. The 40 range, it feels like they should do something a little bit more. So I need to get to level 7 before I can actually get a crossbow, so I'm still just using a bow. Why do you stand so funny? Oh, you're not standing funny, you just got weird little inset legs. Like these guys don't, yeah. Weird. And you get like a completely different, or I guess it's just a different standing animation, but what a weird standing animation. Yay!
It is time, I think, for you to
Oh boy, I'm not gonna read any of this because I just did this not too long ago, actually.
Our hand companion Nagli is planning to depart on a journey of his own.
I don't need these, thank you. Oh, new mail. Okay. No matter. Is this the? I don't know what that is. Far from home. And then there's the Farmer's Fair, which is going on right now. Okay. Loot all. I might have to get my carryalls off another character. What is this here? This is Purge Poison. Okay. There we go. And this is return home. I don't really need that because I got. Although I think I do want to turn that into text list. Yeah. That's my. This is an add-on that makes it so you can speak Neo Kazdul. Very RP thing. I've had it on forever. I never use it anymore though. My music. It's the deed tracker. It's the treasury. All right. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay, and this, I don't want to use those. Just get gift pack. What do I got? Okay. Oh. Ooh, is this a the one-handed? Okay, so let's see. I have. Oh, I don't know if it matters. I don't know how dual wielding accounts or things, but either way, they're the same. So, I guess it's just looks. All sorts of gifts. And I can tell you right now, this has not been as easy as I forget. It's not bad. How does this one look on him? I think I want to get something that's going to look leather. That kind of does on the like. I like the look of that, except the horse is kind of out of place for a dwarf, so I'll have to eventually get something better. It's not bad. If I could recolor that, that'd be better, but what are you gonna do? How's the boots look? Yeah, the boots are very good. The boots are very good. Although let's look. You know what? They're both. Well, I'll go with these ones. They're both pretty good though. It's that one, and then there's that one. Yeah, I think I like these ones. They look like they'd be more of a hunter. No. Yes. I know, this is so exciting. Is this navy dies? Okay, we're good for now. Oh, and I'm not even wearing it. Good job. Good job. There we go. So what was this? Visit in the crafting hall. It's so slow. There's one other thing. Moror. That sounds a lot like Mordor. Spy. Oh, in the actual crypt. Does this have a oops. I gotta remember what game I'm playing and not hit this shift to try and run fast. Where is it? Collections. Okay. Oh, collections. There you are. Nav. Believe you. There we go. On a goat, on a goat, on a goat, 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 on a goat, on a goat, on a goat, goat, goat. Thorn's Gate. What am I? Wait, or more, or at Maker's Hall. So I was supposed to talk to that spy guy. I should actually read. Who puts it like that? Outfitting. Okay. Do I want to learn stuff right now? Guess I do. We'll do Forester. And Woodworker, Metalsmith, Cook. I guess I could just do Metal or Prospector. Let's do the full gathering. But at the same time, I could just go full on wood. Wood. I don't know what I got.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
For my other, we'll put it off for now.
Greetings, traveler.
Let's see, burnished light leather. Tool required, Forester's Axe. Did you give me a Forester's Axe? I need a... There it is. All right. Eventually I'll put all those bags into one bag, but I just don't feel like it right now. I'm lazy. I'm lazy for organizing. Okay. Girl me. There you go. All right. Finagly. There's something nagging me. Besides Naggly. Something I was going to do. Oh, I know one thing I was going to do. I got 5 points, holy crap. So I'm going Bowmaster, simply because this one's mobility, this one's like you stand still, and I figure to work for the crossbow, he's not exactly screaming mobility. And then I'll have secondary in the trapper, of course, so I can get so, but for now, let's see. Each quick shot or long shot use now. That's a long shot. That's quick shot. Range critical, which of course I'm going to need, and penetrating shot damage. Where is the... Used to... right here. There we go. So 10 range skill damage. Penetrating shot focus cost. So it looks like it's pretty much all around penetrating shot, right? Swift bow, which is this one. And that will give you merciful shot usable regardless of your target's health. Interesting. Heart Seeker. Burn Hot. And then, of course, Race Traits, which I can't do anything about right now. Can't do anything about right now. Oh, but I didn't. Open it up, and I didn't spend a damn point, did I? I got. Oh, I got. Yeah, no, I got 5. So let's go. You know what? These are all good. So, but what's going to be? It's this one. Critical hits give you a confidence generating focus on every harmful skill. That'd be pretty good. And in fact, I do kind of like that proc, so let's start like that. All right. Maybe if I get enough energy, I'll go level up my rune keeper. It's like I both like and dislike the rune keeper. I like the fact that they don't have, like, they have a single bar worth of skills for the most part, which is like I hate the fact that MMOs turned into, we need to have, well, actually I guess they kind of withdrew from that, but the problem is the ones that withdrew from that are just the action style MMOs. Ones like this, which are kind of like, how do I describe them? They're the classic version. They're like the RPG. They're kind of turn-based, honestly. They're just, the turns are happening once every second or every half second kind of thing. I mean, I guess technically all games are kind of like that, but if you've ever played the both, you know the difference. You know, there's the EverQuest and EverQuest / WoW model, which this is part of, or the, what was the first one that really did it? Gosh, I don't know what the first MMO that was that kind of did it in that, but kind of like the, I don't know, Elder Scrolls Online or Guild Wars 2 model, where it's like, no, that's not what I want. I want this one. All right, come here, little bird. Okay, so I need to go. I'm gonna skip most of this. And I need to find out, wasn't that guy who did book 1? I guess I passed him. I thought old dude was gonna. Isn't that what the fire means? Oh, I should do this. I'm just going to start with 1 because I just don't know. I just don't know how tough or how good things are. Let's see. Oh, I gotta speak with him again. I gotta remember to do that on the way out. Heritage of Mordor. No, I'm not from Mordor. No. Why would you think that? I don't have enough money to buy myself a last name. Right. Been Friren's Court? Oh god. I like how they say that, but it's not like I really can tell which way is which. Like, this is a court here, so this should be it. Or is that outside? No, it's outside, damn it. See, this is the issue of all the mixing, what do you call it? You're mixing GPS type quests with old school styles is either you get used to just following the lines, which even I'm used to by now too, or
What do you need?
and they can't really do anything about it, because like to get rid of the GPS kind of stuff, what you need to do is you need to actually make things, you got to give directions, right? You can't assume people know. You just have to be like Furin's court to the south of here, right? They have to give some sort of direction. But and the funny thing is, you see every once in a while you'll see an MMO try and be like, "Oh, look, we're so hardcore because we're not giving you very much directions in this quest, but we also don't tell you shit, right? We don't have the little marker, but we also aren't saying go west, north. We just say, oh yeah, go find this, no direction." It's like, that's not how old school MMOs worked. Old schools would tell you, you know, go a block down and take a left at the fountain. Look for the green door on your right. See, like this one right here. See, the Armene Cave is to the northwest, very near the Great Statue. So it's like they have it like half and half. And the reason is, like, this was kind of the era in which the old school give directions was going away. Thanks, WoW. The only thing I can think of that WoW actually did original, which they might not have done original, it's the only thing I couldn't track down at the time, was the follow the exclamation mark. Northwest. That's why I hate WoW so much. Like the game itself, like specifically, isn't bad or anything, but everyone's like, "Oh, WoW did they didn't do a single thing first, except for maybe that." And I know because at the time of WoW release, I was beta testing pretty much every single game on the market. Like there wasn't a Mooch, stop it! God damn it! Let go of the mic. Killed you, little shit. Sorry. I have a monster for a bird who decided to start attacking the mic. But anyways, at the time there wasn't a MMO on the shelf. Remember when you had to go to the store to buy these things? That I hadn't beta tested, so I was beta testing a lot, and specifically MMOs, because they were the new thing, and I was really into the whole idea of the online world. But every time I would play a new one, whether it was beta or release, I'd always kind of go in, I'd stop and I'd do this, I'd go through, oh, not that, but I'd go through every single window and I'd see what's new, what did they add that the last MMOs didn't have. I wanted to see what was evolving. And so when I did that with WoW, I could open up, I'd see like, okay, well, this was from, EverQuest just did this, and then this from Dark Age of Camelot, and this is from whatever. And I could essentially, every feature in WoW was already done. So they didn't make anything new, which nowadays isn't as big as a deal because so much has been done, but in the early days you would have thought. And the thing that really pisses me off about WoW and Blizzard is they had, within like a handful of years, they had more money and more development than anyone else, and they still never did anything unique. In fact, most of the stuff they add, it's like they're beta testing in other games for years. Like they don't catch up immediately. Like if some other MMO adds something, they don't immediately say, "Hey, that's a good idea. Let's get on it." They wait for years down the road before they actually add it. And so even with the height of their power, with money and everything, they never once tried to do something new that wasn't already essentially curated by another MMO. And that kind of pisses me off. It's like, how gutless do you have to be to have that much money, that much clout, and not be willing to risk doing something new first? Instead, you wait years and years. Oftentimes, the biggest ones, they just sat on until their population started declining, and then they shoved it in with their expansion or new update. But enough about how much I hate Blizzard. Because like I said, WoW itself is decent enough, but the people making it are all pieces of shit. And yes, that even includes the past and present. I don't view one group as better or worse than the other. The older groups are just a little bit more technically proficient because they built the thing, while everyone else is just kind of add-ons. You see that a lot too in games and just software in general. The new people they hire, they might be good, but they still not good in the same way as the old ones do. Or old ones are. I need to look at my. I guess we'll start with that was Swift. That okay. So I think I need to open with Swift because that's well, if it's up here. Maybe okay, because that's good. You got to figure out all the I don't. Why aren't you shooting? See, that's definitely one reason I like my Rune Keeper. Is because those guys would have been dead in like a couple of shots. Very front-loaded damage kind of thing. Some days it just feels like you spend too much time on trash mobs. It's like they're trash mobs. They're supposed to. I think I was saying something, but I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Let me check all these up again real fast. Focus. 2 focus. So really, maybe it'd be better to go that. It still doesn't do much. probably help us once I get out of this and can engage it in full range too. Oh, my building is shaking like there's an earthquake, or a mini earthquake. But it is not an earthquake. It is someone's dryer. Or washing machine. I think it'd be the washing machine. It's like people don't know how to put clothes in their washing machine. It's like, don't throw it all into one side. Otherwise it shakes the whole freaking building. Although maybe I should be concerned that it shakes the whole building. Or maybe not. Because if it's too rigid, then it will break. Stupid, whatever the hell you are, get in my way. Slates. I don't like that animation, that one right there, because it makes no sense if you're using axes or maces. Well, I suppose you could put like a mace with a sharp point, and you could do the same thing with an axe, but that's some pretty good range, actually, isn't it? And actually, that's actually a pretty powerful hit. I was thinking that since it was a slow, that it wouldn't have been as powerful as it is, but it actually hits pretty hard. So. Oh. Bring down hand sword hilt to Anar. Alright, Mooch, come here. It's like, seriously, I just killed you guys. I wonder what other melee I get. Also, what level am I anyways? I don't even know what level I'm at. So I am at level 7. What did I need to be? Oh yeah, I can use a crossbow now, so I need to go. Actually, I don't even need the actual crossbow. I just I just need the visual for it, and I believe I can use it as long as it's range on range. Annette, my one weakness. There we go. I think a lot of games need to just dispel the roots and dots after something dies. Just because it's like it's pretty much there to waste your time after that. Particularly if you're like doing a quest where you're like, okay, so you need to interact with this object after you defeat these creatures, but oh look, they all threw dots on you, and now if you try and interact, you're immediately going to be interrupted, so you gotta wait for 30 seconds for the dot to wear off because you're not a healer without, you know, it's... That happens too many times to me. Like, that sounds like something that should be a niche, but the fact that I can... The fact that it's happened numerous times, enough for me to continually complain about it, is kind of like... They're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose. Yo, I guess I don't get the agility, but I get the armor. So I don't know if I don't know if that's let's see, what does agility do for me? Physical mastery, mitigation. Agility is like a god stat here. I think I'm going to keep the agility instead of the 2 extra armor. Isn't he supposed to be dead? No, who was it that was supposed to be dead? Okay, just out of curiosity, what... Rain of arrows. What instant power? There's that mercy. Merciful shot is better. Hunter's blood. Oh, what new skill did I get? A swift range attack that can interrupt it. Okay, so that goes on. Okay, I have a button because I use a keypad. I have a button. It's like you set up kind of a generalized. You know, might as well because that means it's 100%. You kind of end up with a generalized setup. That way, you always you kind of always know what keys do what. So, like 8 is always my interrupt, although it's not really 8 on my keyboard because.
How may I be of assistance?
I don't want a javelin, anyways. I want a crossbow.
Of what help may I be to you?
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
I know there's God, I know there's an earlier quest that gives you a crossbow because I got one on my. At least I think it was an earlier one.
Of what help may I be to you?
Huh. I completely forgot about this guy. Oh, I like the new dressing room for this. Let's see, for this UI that I got. Ooh, maybe I get the dwarf make halberd. Let me replace the. Maybe I will get a good pack. Can I carry the warden? I can carry a warden pack if I want to. Although it doesn't make sense for me to have javelins when I don't have javelins. Day pack though. And maybe I will. Cavalry, but okay, anyways. Was that one of you guys? No, you're.
Welcome. You have come at a
I don't want to go back there, but your barter exchange, already talked to you. I wonder if I can get something from you guys.
How may I be of assistance?
Vision. What about
Of what help may I be to you?
cosmetic items? Maybe I'll get a trapper's pack. It's not bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that kind of. I think I'm going to go for not the what do you call it? The like
How may I be of assistance?
hunter look, but more of a military look. Does this have this the bow? I know there's not a lot of crossbows, so I I just got to pick up one. But I wonder, where is it? It's down here. Is that it? No, that's not it. This one's it. Wardrobe. Did I, by chance... It's a hammer. Crossbow, there we go. So I can just do, let's see. Boop. There we are. Until I find a better one at least. And in fact, do I want to do the eye patch? The trope of the eye patched oh, there we go. That's looking pretty good. The eye patched shooter. I need to see what other kind of bags there are. This one works pretty well though, since he is a whatchamacallit, a jerk. Yeah, that's right, he's a jerk. I need to just, oops, get rid of this all. I can't sell it, can I? Oh, maybe I can. Wait, no, that's the thing. Let's see, get these on every character, and they just take up space. But the hoarder in me always thinks, no, don't delete those. Maybe I can just make a new character and get more if I need to. Just delete them, dude. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Oh, that's right, you're a hoarder. That's what. You're an e-hoarder. Luckily, I'm not quite a hoarder in real life, otherwise that would be bad. Yeah, I'm close, though, I suppose. Only I actually keep things that have reason to be kept. Sort. I dislike how it sorts from the bottom and not from the top, and it doesn't seem like you can change the way it sorts, which is very annoying. I think if you like, you can completely, like when you, well, let's do it this way. Hold on, let's, see, now the question is though, does it sort from the top to here, or does it sort from the bottom up? So I don't know which one. Oh well. And it doesn't let you change it anyways. And that shouldn't be there because that would throw it off. There we go. There we go. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll, once you do this, it sets it all as one bag and it doesn't matter what order you put them in, but I'm doing it that way anyways. Either way, their bag system sucks for the sorting part anyways. And, you know, their bag system isn't great anyways. You can't expand it at all.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Oh, I've already been there. Sorry. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Ooh, that reminds me. Let me put this on. Loop. If I don't put the music on loop, then it'll start auto-playing all sorts of stuff, and then people will be like, "Your copyright struck because music played." Like, dude, you're a nobody. I'm not. You're a nobody, and I'm a nobody, and I'm not making any money. What's your problem?
Well met.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, this is the
Greetings.
all right. I'm gonna take my headphones off a second because my ears are sweating like a motherfucker. Wow, 82 degrees. I don't know what it's like outside. Is it cooler? And the worst part is that you can never tell in my apartment if it's cooler or hotter outside because it's kind of like, oh, it's 75 outside. I'm going to open a window. Because just the way my, like, it's like an oven. I get the full sun effect, which heats everything up. Only when it's really cold outside does it even not, and then it's actually kind of nice because then the heater doesn't go on all that often. There we go. Let's maybe get some airflow in here. Not that I really get airflow in here, but doesn't help that I'm wearing the birdie robe. Yeah, you. That robe is just for you. Oh, I can't believe it's Monday already. I tell you what, time flies, and it gets worse as you get older.
Well met.
Back north to Thorns Hall, it will turn sharply to the west. Nah, I'm not gonna do that for.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Pretty sure that will overlap.
Will you
Clear the
help?
roads. Okay, why not? The only way that I've found that actually does that's actually a pretty good job for slowing down time, if you will, is learning something new that isn't all that interesting. I came to this conclusion when I was remembering in school how time used to take forever when you're learning boring stuff. Like, oh gosh, why won't this class end? And then I had a thought, and I was like, Especially when you start to think of how, like, you move somewhere new and you take a trip from the new place to the store, and it's like, wow, this is such a long way off, or wherever. But the first trip seems like a long, but then after you travel it a few times, it seems like it's a quick trip because it's kind of overlapping, I guess you could say overlapping pathways that have already been set. So it seems like it's quicker and you don't notice as much because it's not new. So I put it to the test, and I went back to school and I picked something that wasn't very interesting. There's something I was pretty good at anyways, because it involved very basic math, but I went back and sure enough, time slowed down. Like, and not just for the time that I was in class learning that. It's like it kind of, it had an extending effect. That year, actually, was it 2 years? I think I did one semester on, I don't remember. This was almost 10 years ago now. And it was only a couple semesters because it was just a certificate. It wasn't like a degree or anything. And I did it the slow way because not only was I doing regular work at the time, but I wasn't in a hurry. But the time that I was in those classes, trying to stay awake because they were so boring, everything was going by real slow. Like, after classes, the whole couple of years, and even a couple of years that followed, were slow. They felt slower than normal. So if things are flying by too fast and you want to try and make them feel like they're slowing down, take a mundane, boring course. You could probably do it online too if you wanted, or just do it through like YouTube or whatever. But who knows, maybe it's just me. In fact, I'm at the point where I think I'm gonna do it again. I need to do better about resource management there. I think I might learn some programming. I learned some way back in the day. But I was, it is kind of boring. No, I don't know, maybe not. The problem with programming is at least when I did it, it essentially created a problem that I had to solve, and unfortunately I kind of like that kind of stuff. I end up spending like an entire night trying to figure out why a bunch of mods won't work together, and testing and trying different mods, figuring out, and then I get it all working, and then I stop and I just go, I don't even play the game. It's like, it was almost like getting everything to work was more fun than playing the game. I mean, programming is definitely tedious, and it was tedious. Of course, I was learning, I don't know how they teach programming nowadays, but to learn programming back in like the turn of the millennia, you had to start with some very boring pseudo programming, which is like, it wasn't actually a programming language, it was kind of based on it, but you just wrote it down on paper, which was kind of boring because you don't get to see kind of results. You don't get to test directly if it's working or not. You're just like, okay, well, here's the code, here's the fake code, it's supposed to work. The teacher has to grade it and say, okay, this would work or wouldn't work. But you don't get to see any sort of what do you call it? Results. You don't. I can't imagine they still do that anymore. It just seems with computers being so prevalent, they would just start on the basics of real coding instead of the pseudocoding. Like, I get that it was supposed to kind of teach you the logic of coding and everything, but holy crap, it was boring. So maybe actually learning programming wouldn't work because I wouldn't learn it the same way. In fact, was it? What are you doing over there? Get the bleed on him, hit him with that one, hit him with this one. He looks like he's standing over there, but I'm sure he's not. This is some sort of lag spike. Yeah, that was weird. He's not in the line of sight. I'm kind of interested to see what comes out of Ion 2. I know there's a lot of people saying, oh, it's horrible for whatever reason, but you get that with every game ever. Even the games that end up being good, even the games that end up being bad, it's horrible, and then you'll have people saying, oh, it's great. So it don't matter, it's a free to play, so at least last I heard. So I'm going to give it a shot. I remember the first one. First one didn't appeal to me too much, but my tastes have definitely changed since then. Stop it! Come on, Roaches. Why do you always have to chew on the mic? Luckily, he's chewing down on the lower part. So I don't know how much is being heard. I imagine as he chews higher up on the mic, closer to the actual, well, the actual mic, I guess, and not the base of it. I'm sure it gets worse as he gets closer, but I just don't know how bad. This crap again. That's a bit weird. That's like, it's almost like that wasn't lag, that was just some sort of weird bug. Like he was stuck or something. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have? Oh, I gotta. Okay, where's the agility one? It's probably gonna be. I wish I still had the link to that spreadsheet. Determination. This 3, is that the one? I think there's only one. One per stat now, except for like vitality, since everyone uses it. So you should be earning number 1. In fact, I got a little bit of. Where are you? There we go. Okay, that didn't do anything because it's so little. Ooh, that was a close one. I'm liking my dwarf hunter theme. What the fuck? You know, I just realized that he's not using the crossbow. Cosmetic. Oh, so I can't. I could have sworn that I could have sworn that you could, because I can do it with melee weapons, right? I could have sworn I've been using like an axe with, or an axe image with a sword on one of my other characters. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game. Well, that blows.
What do you want? Will you help me?
I am at your service.
Again, I don't want to. Oh, it's vitality. Okay, we can trade armor for vitality. I don't know if it'll do much, but
By Doran's beard, won't you give me even a moment? Well met. Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Okay, so actually, you know what? How do I get over there? Let's go up this way. What am I killing? Oh, the birds. That's right, you little bird. I'm killing birds. I'm killing birds. So that means you need to be haven. So why isn't... There we go. I think it's thinking. Oh, yeah, it's thinking. I probably shouldn't do this like way out here. Okay, they do have seem a pretty good amount of crossbows. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't. And I have no heal. I wonder if... Crossbow items. I was hoping they would have them organized on the wiki page. I wonder, can I get... Actually, this is going to put a massive hole in my... Okay, good. I can get a crossbow as a legendary item. If I choose to keep going with this character, I don't. This was more of a... The theme sounded fun, so... Well, this is convenient. Very convenient. Especially considering how actually weak compared to my master this character is. I want to catch all three of them. Although it probably doesn't help that. Okay, never mind. Let's back all the way up. Well, let's let him kill it. Yeah, never mind then. I really want that crossbow though. I'm looking on the wiki again. Do they really have... Let's see, item indexes. Range weapons. Crossbow. I may have to... Jerk. I'm trying to read the wiki here. Let's see. So maybe I will just get woodworker, so I can... In fact, I believe I can do this completely without yeah, it looks like the problem with so many of these is like you have to buy stuff and whatever. That should be unfortunately bad. I guess not. They're not as tough as I was expecting them to be. Okay, where am I? I think I'm in Herd Luren? Yeah. What's that? It's funny that on the wiki it puts Runekeeper as advanced and Hunter is, oh, you need to, you know, that's a good place for starting. It's like the Runekeeper is so much easier. So much easier. Like it was 40 levels before I ever came as close to dying on my Runekeeper as I have already on my Hunter. Granted, I'm not playing all that efficiently, but neither was I on the other one either. In fact, this guy'd be dead by now. They never make it to melee range. It wasn't until like level 20 at least before they were starting to get into melee range, and even then it was only to get into melee range and then die. Alright, bird hunting across the universe. Get some birds, get some word, get some birds and get some wood. Not words, birds, bird. Bird is the word. Have you heard? Bird is the word. Could play some Neverwinter too. Like it both, it's funny, they play so differently, but I like Neverwinter and Lord of the Rings for the same reason. And that's because they have kind of an extensive sidetrack of advancement.
Greetings. Will you help me?
Oh, I need to go to Gondaman. So let's not go to Gondaman. Let's go north, kill some birds, pick up woodworking so I can get my crossbow. That's what you get for being a bird. Wood. Wood. Wouldn't you know it? Ah. Yeah. I hope my caffeine shipment gets here soon. The thing is, this is practically what I was doing with a hunter a hunter I made in WoW many years ago. I should have just done it here, because I believe at the time that was it. No, it wasn't. I was trying to think if it happened before or after the release of Lord of the Rings, but it happened after. Damn it. Annoying. Because I remember I was beta testing Lord of the Rings. No, actually, no. That's what happens when you get old. It's not that you don't remember, is you just got so many different memories you got to sort through. So you get and organize in the right order. Because like I moved servers twice, and I remember talking to people about Lord of the Rings Online. Certain people, so I know what server I was on. But I didn't start the hunter character that I was thinking about until after I left that server. So I remember talking about all the things you could do, and one of the guildmates was like, "So what you're telling me is I can kill hobbits and smoke weed," because I had talked about being a spider in player versus monster, and then I had talked about the gardening, the farming, and smoking the pipe tobacco and stuff. All right. Scouring all this to try and find him is kind of annoying. So let's go pick up Woodworker. I think... Oh, wait. I know why I don't have any skins, just because I didn't loot them all yet. I really like the way that works, that loot system. I suppose that's kind of their way of dealing with unable to expand your bags. Master of crafting. Wait. Master of apprentices. There we go. I'm going to pick up woodworker.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
What's up, dude? Yay! Continue. Open crate. I notice it doesn't say crossbow. That's racist. What if I make one? Will they be like, no, no, oh, I don't have, I need to get, I think I got a universal tool. Wait a minute, I can check that here. Where are you? Why can't I ever see you when I'm looking for you? There it is. Shared vault, shared storage. Do I still have one in here? Let's see. No, I need apprentice woodworkers. Fall festival token. I guess I don't. I might have it somewhere on one of my other characters, just in the bag, but oh well. Yay. There it is. All right. Okay, we'll just make a regular a spear. How's that? Because I don't want it to be like, no, sorry, you, that crossbow you made, it's not what you were supposed to. Did I make it? I made it. Okay.
Well met.
Oh boy. Okay, so
What do you need?
I would like I guess I don't need any of them. I'd like to sell some stuff. How's that? I really wish that they would add a junk, sell all junk button. Junk. The worst part is you can't tell which one is junk and which one. I think these all used to be, if I'm remembering correctly, tasks. See, like this one. But then they like removed a bunch of them from tasks, and now there are a bunch of them as junk. Or was it the other way around? Maybe. But it still would be nice if you could just have them all labeled as junk. I just gotta remember that little red text means it. I think I sold some, but I will. Now you can go. You can go. You can do this. I forgot. Hold on to that. Okay, so what do I need to make a crossbow? I need 2 thin rowan boards and 1 rough leather. So I need to equip that, and I need to make all. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to get a tailor to do that now, too? Oh, no. This is just a sold by rough leather wrapping.
Well met.
Fine. Rough. Yeah, I really need to get... Huzzah! How does that compare to what I have right now? It's actually better. Yes. Very nice. And then I gotta see, do I have any scroll? What's this one for? Woodworker? Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, and the little birdie bully is now taking over. It's amazing how he gets what he wants without even really trying. He has me trained. Killing things should be easier now. Oh, that completely hides it. I wanted to see what is this one for? Okay. Okay, back to looking for birds. Bird. Bird is the word. There's a bird. He's gonna die. With my new crossbow in the eye. I'm all running like I'm gonna go loot him. And because I'm going to need more leather anyways. I might as well kill these things. Granted, the animations don't seem as great on the crossbow, unfortunately. This is frozen. I don't know what's with that little double animation there. That's kind of annoying. But what are you doing over there, bird face? You know what? Where is it? It's not it. There it is. I have one last caffeine mint package. And I think it's time for a caffeine mint. Minty caffeine. I really don't think it's going to do too much for my energy because I'm pretty sure most of my energy is just drained because of the heat. And it's not that it's like that bad of a heat. Like I said, it's only 82. But it's a consistent 82. And long term, it kind of drains you. Like overnight, it was 82 in here. Actually, no, I think it got as low as 79. And I can't open my windows at night because there are too many loud people outside. Living in the city sucks. Like I'm pretty sure in a way more people get shot in the city by percentage than anywhere else. There's a guy down here who revs his engine as loud as he possibly can, and it's like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. One of these days, someone's going to snap and probably just shoot him. And I won't feel sorry for him at all. And I know he's doing it loud because we're talking 1 to 2 blocks away and I hear it. Like, what a prick. And let's see, we got 1 will or maximum power. What does will do for me, anyways? Physical mastery rating 8. Or said, what was the other one? Maximum power. Oh, wait a minute. Really? That seems like a lot of extra power. I know, plus 2.4. Like 2,000? Is that really worth it? I don't think it really matters at this point. Alright, on to Gondomon.
At your service and your family.
Oh, what time is it? Ooh, I gotta go start the oven. Oh, or rather I gotta go start the oven and put the potato in. Are you having fun in your plate? Yeah, I got a plate of water. That's his. Oh. Right, I can do this while. Cleaning the potato. You know, potatoes are great because you can do a lot with them. They're pretty cheap, but the problem is that, and that largely, I guess, depends on where you live too. But because I know I used to live in places where the potatoes would stay good forever, like, well, not forever literally, but it's like they never seem to ever go bad or start growing or kind of things like this. But out here, it's like they start growing and go bad quickly. You know? Chirp. Chirp. Now, hold on. Look what this is. Take all these out. God, I got so many pans that I keep in there because I don't have enough room. Ugh. Where's my... I know, watch me sit there while I quickly start some stuff. I need to clean my oven just a little bit. It's weird that I have to because I never use it. Bake. Actually, no, let's go up to 400. All right, because I'm going to do a potato, and then I got some, what do you call them? Rolls? Biscuits. Got some biscuits to put in afterward. Where is my... There you are. And this is going to be a little bit different. Do I want to run these again? This looks pretty good, but I think I'm going to... rinse only. Doo-doo-doo. Be careful, little bird. All right, so let's. Normally I use oil. Well, I probably should use. I don't. Wish I had some lard or tallow. Since I'm using butter, but because I'm trying to avoid more. This is essentially going to be. It's going to fry. I mean, it's baking, but it's essentially ends up being fried because it kind of does the same thing to the oil. Although in theory it shouldn't be as hot, but so much butter nowadays is like, oh, we've added all sorts of vegetable oils to it. It's like, come on, just. It's like, just stop. Just stop adding vegetable oil to everything. Stop adding corn syrup to everything. Stop adding vegetable oil to everything. Put a little bit of garlic powder on it too. All right. Go. Put the sides in first. Outside. We'll just do that. All right, there we go. Baked potato in it. Actually, let's move this. It's a little close to the oven. The oven should get hot on the outside to do anything, but it's always a good idea not to have flammable or meltable stuff near the oven. And have that ready for when it's time to do the rolls, which should be a couple hours. All right. Shut your face, Birdo. Now he's upset because all sorts of things were happening in the kitchen, and he's like, why did it stop? Are you getting food? I want food. I mean, I got a whole pile of food sitting on the desk here, but I want more different food. Is he up there? Is he in there? Where is he? Must be up there. Yo ho, yo ho. Oh wait, no, I'm not a pirate. I'm a dwarf.
What do you want?
Blah blah blah.
Come
Blah.
and
All right. Where does he want me to go? Over there. What is this place called? Brassie's Lodge. Can I hitch a ride, or do I have to go there manually? Oh, bother. People are going to the pool now, and I can hear them from here. So let's see what. Intercity. Right. I thought I was in one recently. Well. What were they called? They're called universal tool. So I think that's an extra one because it's not showing that I have the axe. So actually, I'm going to log on to M and switch it over. So let's do that real fast. Hey. Knock it off. This is my original character. Kind of. I think no, I don't. My original character technically doesn't exist anymore because, like I said, I played the beta, and then when it released, I played it, and then I got him up to like 20 or something. Then they stopped for a long time. And it wasn't until the Warden release that I kind of came back for a significant amount of time. So it's the first character that I really had any sort of time in. If you hear screaming in the background, that's just the pool. I'm not murdering people yet. But while I'm here, let's see, where is... I got all sorts of gift box. Actually, even if I just have it on me, I think I'll... There it is. Do I have one? Am I using one? Is... No. Oh no, I'm using these old school ones. It's okay, I don't really use this character. As much as I like the Warden, it's just too much to constantly have to earn claim rewards and reward track. Okay. Oh. Is script account bound, or is it... Well, I guess I'll just leave it for now. I was came in here to pick up some of this. This is my house. I'm not very good at decor. Also, I didn't have... I guess I should turn those off, I guess, in here. I wonder if there's a way to set it so names show up, but not names of... There probably is. I'll have to check into it. But anyways, I don't have one of those on me, so I'm going to have to go to... let's go to... Bray. Hold on. I have a little brat. What are you doing? Well, get off of there. That's not for you to sit on, dummy. Having a bird, I've been told, is a lot like having a toddler. The only problem is the bird never grows out of the toddler phase. He's permanently a toddler. And by that I mean like when he goes quiet, he's getting into trouble, or he'll go and find trouble. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I don't need to go do that if I'm just here. But as I was saying, the biggest problem with the wards is having to relearn all the gambits again. And coming back to relearn it is a lot harder than relearning it from leveling up. Shared storage. I need to take something out. What should I take out? What should I take out? Let's take these out because I don't know why I'm holding on to those. And we will put. There it is. There we go. What else do I have on him today? Got all these little maps. I probably got stuff on this guy that don't exist anymore. In fact, I believe I have some old school relic legendary items that I wonder if there's anything else to be done with those. Or are they collector's items that they can eventually sell for millions of dollars? Probably not. You never know. You never know. A lot of crafting stuff I have in here. What the hell is this? These. Oh, I have some furniture that I could put down. Okay, and log out. Shut it, Birdo. Shut it, Birdo. Okay, back to the dwarf, or maybe. See, Maroon Keeper's 45. I want, like, I'm at the point where I could go do the legendary. No, I'm just there he is. But I want to be a little bit higher level than I actually am, because it's if like I can take down. They're all, even though the quest. Hold on, let me go yell at the bird, or not yell at, but move them along. All right, come here. Here. I'm going to put the fan up too. That's my power cost skyrocket because I use the fan. Okay, but like the quest is orange, but all the mobs in the way are red. I can do red mobs pretty easily, except some of the signature ones, because they just deflect. So that's kind of the issue I'm running there. That, and there's a part of me that's kind of like, I'd like to have some melee. Like it's just in my blood. I keep looking for a good game with like some sort of spell blade. So you know, you can cast some spells down, but as soon as you're in melee range, you're not kiting and running anymore. You just fight. God damn it, mooches! I swear to God, I'm going to put you in a blender. I am going to turn you into a little chicken wing. Yeah, I'm going to put you in the oven with the potato. I'm going to cover you in hot sauce, and you're going to be the most bony little chicken wing ever, because you don't have any meat on you because you're so tiny. But still, knock it off. All right? Knock it off. I don't need you screaming at everything. All right?
What do you need?
You don't need to warn Dad of things that are obvious, like loud people.
Might I take a moment if you
Well, they're not really loud. They're just outside enjoying the pool.
Greetings.
The Ranger Langlass prepares to mount an effort to rescue the elf prince Avothal from the clutches of the treacherous Dow Hands.
Let's do this before I forget about it. Shared storage. Where are you? Where are you? What the screw? Where are you? There it is. Alright, now I don't have to worry about changing out every time I want to craft something.
You must hurry.
I must defend Langlass, who is certainly not Legolas. He's Langlass. Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Can't get my voice high enough to make it really sound like a Mickey Mouse, but it'd be great if I could. Ho ho ho! What did I get here? Focus. Before combat, rapidly increase your focus. Oh, interesting. I don't know where I'm going to put that. Does focus? I guess focus doesn't, oh, I guess it... I may have to.
They know we are here.
I'll look at my keys later. Oh, there they are. I think I'm going to turn this over there. That's one of my mouse keybinds. And I feel like I might want to put that on something a little bit more accessible because I might be using it a lot. Oh. Stupid, stupid bird. No, not you. Well, you, yes, you, but not you. I think I need a... You know, I think I might get rid of the deed tracker. I like it, but I don't like the pop-up, and apparently you can't really get rid of the pop-up. Oh, I'm bleeding. See, this is poison, disease, wound, fear. Why does it have it stacked like that? Does that mean it'll... It'll do like one poison and one disease, and or one fear, or two poisons? I don't know.
You are a boon companion.
I need to move this a little bit. You deliver Avor fools. Would you think we would keep him here? We've already eaten his flesh. He was delicious. We cooked him with an apple in his mouth. Ha 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 ha. Of course, the problem is I gotta get reused to, or not reused to, but I gotta change my my habits, because I keep trying to hit 4 again to use that. What shot is this called? Penetrating shot. When I change the keybind. One of the problems, you end up finding better keybind because you realize how you use something more than others and everything, but then you're like, oh, I keep hitting the wrong button because I gotta relearn it. What is this? Yeah, 38 plus 2 agility. Yes, please. We must not delay, Sherman. Shermoon. Get it? Because he's a small little guy who shoots. And the regular spelling of Sherman was wrong. Actually, that's the best part. So I couldn't get Sherman, like as in, the tank, because it was already taken, but under the naming conventions of the stout axes, the UN is supposed to be there. So worked out for me. Ooh, I can do skirmishes now. Talk to Savnir. Where is this Savnir guy? Okay. Actually, let's do this real fast. Let's move you a little bit higher. Now I wish... I wish I could get the... Well, mate, I don't investigate these things enough before I say that. Mostly because I've looked kind of offhanded, looked at everything, but... Pop-up windows, I don't need to resize those. But I'll have to redo all these because I don't need all these bags, but I don't want to deal with that right now. Loading names. The problem is I kind of I like some of them floating, but other times. No, I don't have chat bubbles on. Why not? I wonder if. Let's get rid of the dread of it because I don't really like it. You could say it's dreadful, but not like scary dreadful, just annoying dreadful. Okay, was under graphics the one I'm looking for? I wonder if. Where are you? I wonder if this will get rid of the weird double load effect with the crossbow. We shall find out. We should actually. Oh. Let's kill this baby bear. It did. Actually, maybe it didn't, because maybe it didn't do it with auto attack. But so let's kill another innocent creature. No, it kind of did, didn't it? It kind of did. Although it didn't look as bad, I guess. What if I do this too? Hello. I need innocent creatures to test the animation settings. Oh, there you go. Nope, it still does it. That's so annoying. Oh well. I am a Dwarf and I look like a dude. Look like a dude. During the day, you will be too visible, but at night, you will need. Yeah, whatever. I hate games that add kind of stealth things to things. Well, for my character, it's not a stealth character at all, but games that don't have stealth mechanics at all, they're like, hey, let's add this really weird stealth thing. It's like, if your game doesn't have stealth mechanics, don't add stealth missions, please. They just end up being bad. Oh. It's like it's just an avoid aggro. Oh. Not that it works, because for whatever reason, you didn't notice me walking by there, but not that it seems to matter. Here's stay stealth. Oh, by the way, you can get in open combat and murder anyone or kill anyone, and it's fine. But stay stealth. Sorry, I'm just a bundle of joy when it comes to these things. Is it now? This is your.
Praise Elbereth, one who might be of help.
No! Run away! Leave the elf to die! Someone behind me! Or maybe there isn't. I got the little notice that there was invisible dudes, but apparently there's not.
The shadow has risen.
Did this do wound? Is bleeding considered a wound effect? No.
What can I do for you? Stay a moment.
Kobe! I'm not even reading this. Why would I read this?
I would be grateful for your assistance. At your service and your families.
Oh, I forgot to put on my good pants. Just like in real life. But seriously, who wears pants at home when you don't have to? Seems like a forced uncomfortableness. There we go. Right, there it is. One. There we go. Tells me all my little information. It's like your item durability, which items are, I guess that'll be on this side here.
Greetings, traveler. Welcome.
All right, maybe I'll come across him.
come at a most fortuitous
I guess I
time.
might as well take everything.
Stay a moment, friend.
I can always drop it. You stole my kill. Do I need to kill these things? No, I don't. And then I gotta deal with this guy in front of me. That sucks. And he is also a hunter. And there's someone there. It's like, I know it's an MMO, there are other players, but the problem with Lord of the Rings is they don't really do very well when it comes to figuring out how much density of mobs they need. It's like pretty much everywhere you go, if there's more than 1 or 2 players, there's not enough, or more than 1 or 2 groups. No, I guess I should have gone that way still. Although it's more prevalent in the earlier areas than it is in later areas, but... Seems a little bit overpowered, actually. You can just fill myself up on focus and then just... What's going on out there? You can just sit here and do this all day and just... There. Shush, Birdo. I know, I heard it too, but it's no big deal. It's just some sort of construction. Chill out. What did I get? Oh, neat. Shut your butt. Shut your butt. Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh, did I kill them all? Or all the ones that I needed? Oh, range goblins. Are you a range goblin? I'm killing you anyways. It don't matter. You're a goblin. You need to die. I don't discriminate against goblins. I treat them all equally. Kill them all. I'm going to go ahead and no longer use that because shush, Birdo. I think he smells the potato cooking, so it kind of smells like. I mean, technically you cook, and the delicious smell of cooking is technically smoke, even if it's not burnt, but it's still smoke to an extent. And I think he smells that, and he's like, "No, things are on fire. Save me, Dad." Or I suppose he's not saying. He's trying to warn me. He's saying, "Run, Dad, run. We're on fire. Run, Dad, run." Or he's screaming at people outside. I don't know, because the problem is he does so many different things. And he'll use the same screech for all of them. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Now we're starting to move along now. Luckily. I wish that wouldn't. I guess since it's an AoE, it does it, but I wish it wouldn't. Like I press it ahead of time, and all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, you're swinging at nothing." Should look that up real fast. So, adds 3 focus, 15% to add 3 more, and this adds 2. So I really should always be that one, and then that one. In fact, let's see. Two of them, 2 attacks at 76. So this is one of those things that I should only use if long shot is down. And this is just quick shot because if both of them are down. Man, I still got some time to go, and I can already smell the delicious chill, Birdo. Oh, I didn't need to. Oh well. How much the penetration shot costs new areas? It costs 3 focus, okay. There's the proc. Oh, it's a spider. No. I'm deathly afraid of spiders. Not really. Did I already kill all the ones I needed? No, I didn't. have arrow, have a penetrating arrow, have a regular arrow, and another regular arrow. Oh, Chiz. Quit being a weirdo. Does this cost anything, or it does add focus, so that's not too bad. So, bam, bam, and bam. There we go. How much does this do off the bat? 42, not too bad, and then oh. Ah! I always like their death screams. Oh shoot, I went way too far south. I'm just not paying attention. Hi-oh, hi-oh. It's off to Dwarf I go. I am a dwarf and I'm killing your friends. Killing friends. Killing all your friends. I am a dwarf and now you are dead. Stomping on your corpse. Bashing in your head. I guess once I get in the swing of things, but this is pretty good. Almost at the speed of, no, actually I take it back. I was about to say almost at the speed of my Runekeeper, except my Runekeeper is doing this speed with like orange and red bombs. Runekeeper is so powerful. Oh, there's the... I should have, Of course, the downside is or one of the major downsides, I don't have heals. I don't know if I ever get a heal ability or not. Generally, it seems like most classes tend to get like one heal ability. Like, oh, here's your one chance. You only get one shot. No, I need to take that off my bar. I wonder if you count as ranged. Let's find out. I love how you make them. You do count. I'll be danged. What should I tie that to? I need to look at all my abilities so I can kind of get them mentally set up, so I know how many buttons I'm going to need to reserve. Let's just go. I'll eventually naturally get to those who's a what's anyways. All right, there you go.
Well met, friend.
All right, there you go.
At your service and your families.
And there you go.
At your service.
Oh, right, I want that. and then put those on. God, why do you have that? Oh, you know what? Last time I was living something new, I was talking about the horses always being named Willowfoot. I take that back. Sage is one of the names too, so it does have a set number of names. It's not all just one, but I do recognize having Sage too. I was mistaken. It's kind of like it's one of those things that the memory pops into your head, like when you see it. Like I didn't remember ever seeing anything but Willowfoot, but then when I saw the Sage, it's like, you know what? I have had a mount named Sage before. I'm really trying to think if I saw anything else besides the Willow whatever and Sage. If there's another one that I'll look at and be like, oh yeah, that one too. But it can't be that big of a name pool because I do recognize them.
What do you need?
Finish now.
Would you do
To all
something?
innocent many longbeards march into Rath Terig. You will have readied yourself. Let's see, I just got that, so I don't. Although, could have sworn. No. Oh well. Or I can get some leggings. Probably not. Guess I will take. Yeah. I'll take those.
What can I do for you?
All right. Back into the fray we go. All right. I'll get off my damn. You stupid frickin'. Okay, go. Are you an elf? That sounds like an elf name. Those look like elf ears. I can't shoot him. What kind of crap is that? Oh no, run away! I'm scared. You didn't expect me to level in the middle of a battle, did you? Now you're all in trouble. What did it get? Increase your movement speed. Only increase. Is this a toggle? Good. Good. What are you doing? There's this spot on the top of my microwave that he likes to take over, and so I figured I'd put something up there maybe to keep him away, and I had a thing of what do you call them? Tums tablets, you know, the multicolored ones. And I was like, okay, I'll put this up here, and he'll be like, "What's that?" I'm gonna stay away. It didn't work. He just found a friend. He's like, "Oh, it's multicolored like me," and so now he's sitting right next to a bottle of Tums and just happily chilling. Fighting in a dress, huh? That's not a remark of sexism, that's a remark of why would you not wear armor? The remark of sexism is go back to the kitchen. Who are you kidding? Elves can't cook. Yes. You set me on fire. What a bunch of assholes. I heard that Alu Akbar. Ooh.
Stay a moment.
Continue. Wait, something is not right here. Oh no. Oh. No. Why? Why? See, you should have wore armor instead of cloth. Why? Wait, where'd you go? I am a dwarf and I'm carrying this elf. Carrying this elf. Carry elf. Do some of your own heavy lifting. Bam in the face. Bam in the face. Bam in the face. Ow. Oh, he's gonna die. Because he's wearing a dress too. Oh no, he's wearing a polo shirt. I've captured a woman. Oh no, I've seen Goblin Slayer. I know what's in store for her. We shouldn't be waiting. We should probably Sarah Oakheart. Oh man, you know what? Those poor goblins. The potatoes smelling good. Huzzah! Where am I technically? I'm still in Eridluin. Yeah, don't worry. You were safe from the goblins. They weren't going to Goblin Slayer goblin you. They probably were like, no, we're done here. It's a trap. It's always a trap. You guys stay over here. I'll be over here ready to shoot. And now it is over. Eridluin is weak, and that is enough. I have business now in Breland. War is coming in soon. You are defeated, Skorgrim. The dwarves and the elves stand against you. And my ox! No, not more enemies. Whatever will I do? Oh, I'll shoot them. I keep pressing that button when I shouldn't. Our fight is not yet at its end. Drop it. Oh, how's that feel? Right in the back. Hold on. I'm a dwarf doctor. He's dead. We might as well bury him here.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
You know, the worst thing about the heat is I drink so much water. And since I try and avoid the tap water because it's all gross, and actually I do have another water filter, but I'm waiting for refills on the filters because the filters, it was a good filter. It lasted like 2 years. But it's ending its life near. But still, I drink mostly canned water. Also because I like the bubbles in my nose.
Would you do something for me?
I'm not addicted to any of the sugar. I'm just addicted to the bubbles. It's time to go to Breland, eh? Where's the... Yo, take me to Bre... Oh, seriously? You're gonna make me run all the way there? Where am I? I'm up here? Yondershire. Dulland and Gondaman. Where's Dulland? Dulland is down here. Maybe Dulland has a,
Greetings, traveler.
well, let's find out. Otherwise, I'm going to use my, my premium house shortcut. Although maybe I should just do the premium house shortcut off the bat. But, nah, I need to get that, I need to kill this son of a bitch, is what I need to do. How dare you knock me off my goat? You stupid bird. Not you. You're not. I mean, you are a bird. You're not really stupid as far as birds go. You're fairly clever. You're just lazy as hell. And you would be a lot smarter if I didn't spoil you as much as I did for these past 12 years. Spoiled little brat. Spoiled little brat. Yeah, you're my spoiled little brat. Maybe one day I'll set up a camera so everyone can see you live instead of just your picture. I can laugh when you attack the mic and cause me to die.
Hail, friend, and well
Oh, no. Well, I'm good to the Shire, but you know what? I can get to the Shire quicker. So, I actually... You know, we'll go take a look at the festival real fast. We'll equip that. So where are you? go to Bywater. Because I actually want to do things. I don't know. I don't remember how long this festival lasts, anyways. But I want to see if there's any sort of festival rewards that might suit me. I know we've now turned into a fashion stream, as it always does with me. It's a cool cloak. I mean, it doesn't. I wouldn't call it fitting for my my dwarf, but it's still cool. I like the lantern. I wish it was like a belt item or something that you could just hang it from your belt, because that would look cool. Okay, where to? I don't think I'm going to find anything here, really. I mean, I did on my, on my rune keeper. That's actually not, no. I mean, it's pretty good. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. It's not quite what I would want for my... It's not in theme, shall I say. Like, there are things that are good because they just look good, flat out, but then there are things that... What kind of dice are they? Gift boxes of the past year. Some are festival steeds. No. I wonder if... Oh, there's cosmetics in back here. Okay. But I know there's more. Ah. How about this for a backpack? It's not too bad. That hat's not too bad either, in a way. Maybe I'll have to get that hat. I wish I could preview the goat. I'd love to see what that goat looks like. I think I actually... Highland pastures. It's not really cosmetics. Work. Actually, that's actually... It's not too bad. Back of the yield. No. I mean, again, good, but not good for me. Now I look like a butcher. So white brim hap again. Oops, I skipped it because I too far, but let's look at all these again. Definitely not. Potato farmer. No. Too clean for the most part. Tunica the greengrocer. No. Okay, and then let's go back to 2. Donkey, duckling. Oink, oink, motherfucker. This is something out of a horror movie. This isn't Tolkien. The hell? I know what you did this summer and last night because I was watching. Okay, housing rewards, cosmetic pets, black peahen, peacock, goat kid, feed laden donkey, mushroom netherhound. So it's a looks to be a wiener dog. Okay, farmers for steeds. All right, and I saying that I think if I remember correctly, yeah, I can. So let's see. So what is this? It's goat of highland pastures. Okay, doesn't really change much. It's just gives it like a different back, huh? It'd be nice if they had a way to change these all up. What is it like? What is a lush Grodbog projector? Yeah, I don't think I'd want that hanging around me. It would probably eat me in my sleep. I mean, the rest are pretty straightforward. Black peahen, black peacock. Let me get the black peacock. Although I like my little terror bird that I got from the whatchamacallit expansion. I don't think these quests give any experience, do they?
Could I take a moment of your time?
Otherwise, I would do some. Anyways, I just came here for a shortcut and stopped to look at some of the who's and what's it. So where do I need to go? I think up here. Time is it? 4:04. So I guess I'll be done in about 40 minutes, if not sooner.
Good day.
All right, so West Bree. Oh no, Buckland Swift. No. What is over there? Stock. Yeah, I'm not paying a mithril. Although I should figure out what I can use mithril for. I have that forever, and I'm not using it. I'm very conservative about spending. And in fact, almost too much so in some cases, particularly in video games. In real life, not so much. I mean, I am, but it's not a bad thing. Do. Doop.
Just a moment.
Can I, no. I can go to Buckland. No, I can't go to Buckland. What's weird is I had a bunch of these already unlocked. On my other character that I never came through here with, but I had all of them unlocked. I wonder if there was some sort of item somewhere that I clicked on. Ooh, calm down, Birdo. Come here. Let's stop for... I break for wood. Wait. Where is it? Oh, that's right. I turned the names off so I can't see it anymore. Oh, I lack the proper training because I'm too far out. Okay, names come back on. Wait. Oh no, they were already on. I just turned the items off, that's right, because I didn't like seeing all the items in my... Of course, the downside is I miss all the items. Oh shoot, I should have stopped there for the... Oh no, was that one? That was the only one that was unlocked, I think. Oh, there we go. You can always tell when my
What do you need?
my streamer energy, I guess, is going because I start inadvertently just going silent because I start kind of thinking about other things. Usually happens in long runs like this, but I guess it's mental energy, I suppose. Maybe focused mental, a specific kind, maybe we'll call it like a kind of a social mental energy. Because even though it's not completely social, it's still social in the idea of conversating. And since I'm kind of conversating into the void, it can also make it a little bit more difficult. And it's the same feeling I get when I go out with people, and after a while I get just kind of exhausted. Not like I need to sleep exhausted, but I just don't want to, I just want to like go home and sit down and not have to deal with anything. I could still stay up for half a day doing other things like, you know, playing a video game, for example, but...
What can I do for you?
I'm sure there's a name for that. sort of social malfeasance. It's not anxiety, because I don't feel anxiety with people. What's the other one? Being a shut-in? Maybe it's being a shut-in. Strider. I am a dwarf and I'm kicking down your door. Wait. I always do that here. But no. Hey, no. Hey, there. Hey. Boom service. Joke's on you. Oh, you're here with a dude. Okay. Take as much time as you.
Your tidings are grim.
Give any in the dark. Go me, courage.
Are you ready to leave?
Here we go. I think the main thing,
And the Rangers pursue their fallen brother.
one of the major things I dislike about my Runekeeper, even though I like everything else, is the fact that he doesn't have any, like, his weapons are pretty much non-apparent. You hold like two pieces of. I wish that they would allow you to just visually equip other weapons. Like, I mean, you can just say, okay, well, the Runekeeper inscribes the rune on a weapon. I think just the visual itself would add a lot.
There is evil afoot.
At least for me. I'm picky like that. Like, fashion is half of it. Particularly for games like these. No, just chill out. It's okay.
Are you ready?
Not really, but let's go. Now I remember this, like, this is the exact same, like, I'm now overlapping with, I guess I overlapped with my other character, or on that other part too. But I remember this one a little bit more. Yeah, you can definitely tell. I can definitely tell the difference. Granted, I think it's a little bit more entertaining. Alright, whatever. Unless you want to kill him. You just want us to kill him? Alright, we'll kill him. I mean, you're just cowering there, but... No mercy, kill everyone. By order of the Rangers. The Duandans? Not the squawky birds, the Duandans. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh. Oh, just chill out, please. If you need rest, no, I think you need rest.
Darkness approaches.
and live the as she gets hit and dies. Alright, alright. Alright, Birdo, come here. There you go. Snuggle away and hide. No, no! Stay away! We should probably shoot him before he kills him, instead of just standing here watching. No, we're just gonna stand here and watch. We could have prevented that, you know, instead of just standing here watching. You're not very good at your job. That was close. I think I need to... Let's put those on the bar there. Oh, I should put those on the bar. Tier 2. Yeah, whatever. Sort.
Stay a moment.
Do. I wish that also like accelerated your healing. Oh no! It's a Nazgul. A Lugzad. Oh no! It's an Amdir. Oh no! It's an Eogon warning rangers specifically with fire. Because we established that in the lore that they don't like fire, so we have to, you know, be sure to say it out loud in the dialogue that they're specifically here with fire. Incredible writing. Incredible. Ah, you died.
It's a sorry day.
I mean, technically, it's kind of a little
Sorry day.
bit.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the
Like the
enemy.
power of the ring wasn't even used to turn him. It was just, here's a little stab. What a wuss.
Alas for Umdir.
Okay, so let's see. Gives me will, gives me fate, gives me moral. Will and vitality. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Right. Fate, will, or I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I could get more stats out of this other one. But I get a couple more armor. Yeah, I don't. Now this one though, that's, well, if I'm going to use it, I'll use one of those ones. I need to figure out what priority
road
stats.
did you take, Frodo? The ringwraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous.
Not the.
If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
I don't like their rendition of Tom Bombadil. But maybe because I'm so used to seeing more of a rotund kind of guy. Well, that guy looks like a really lanky and thin. And to be fair, I don't even really remember the physical description in the books, but I do know that I run into a lot of art and stuff that kind of depicts him as kind of more rotund, kind of like just an oversized gnome. So I don't know which one's actually correct, but I do prefer the oversized gnome look. I guess you could say almost Santa Claus kind of look. So I am pretty close. Hopefully this should level me.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's not.
Can I have a word with you? How do you do?
Do I want to do another one of these right now? What time is it? You know what? I'm gonna wait because in a few minutes here I gotta go get the rolls in the oven. So I guess what I want to do. No. There we go. Just double click. Back. So what I want to do. Ooh, I wonder. This doesn't show cosmetics, does it? Bummer, because I wanted to look at the cosmetics, but they're just showing actual item. Oh wait, no, here we go. Cosmetic back. Okay, good. I want to see. That one's actually kind of cool. A little bit big though, I think. No. Campaign back. I like the campaign backpack. I wonder where that comes from. I'm gonna have to look that up. In fact, I'll do that right now. Campaign backpack. Or is that what it's called? There we go. Oh, that's one you get to buy. I might buy it. I prefer to get one that you don't have to buy, but I got lifetime subscription, so I got extra. Book of the Boar. Cold weather back. That doesn't look anything like it's in there. I wonder if these are broken, because I know there's an actual one that looks just like how it's displayed there. Although I don't know if it's the icon that's wrong or Or what? Because this thing hasn't been updated in a while, so it's going to have old... Oh, I forgot about that one. I do like that one. I have that one somewhere. Which also means I should be able to find it in... or put it into the wardrobe. Fancy woodcutter. Kind of like that one too, compared to this is just a regular woodcutter. I don't like the lines. I want to get rid of the lines. Fishers. Yeah, I guess it's just the icon, but I know there's one that looks. Well, I was just looking at it. That's what the damn. What it was. Archer. That one's an actual turtle shell. So I guess I can't. That's kind of funny. Ah, see, that's a good one. Let's see, what is this? Goat herds pack. And it doesn't show on the wiki, so I guess I'd have to. Goat. Oh, it comes from one of those. Well, possibly it comes from one of the supporter packs. Okay. Quivers. No to the hoods. No to the capes. That's kind of cool. In fact, that works really well because I get to see the crossbow too. In lake. Spring pack. Map maker. It's just like the other one. So I don't like the plain quivers, but I'm okay with the the ones with the quiver attached to it. And there's probably even more that I'm going to be missing. Ooh, I like that one. I think I might just be sticking with the woodcutters. I just want to get one that's got a nice looking, a little bit different looking. Trapper's too much. Or maybe the Travelers is actually pretty good too. Let's see if I can figure out where that's from. Traveler's backpack. Traveler's backpack. Item, Traveler's backpack. Cost me, oh, there you go, 50 coins from, I guess I could use the coin. I gotta figure out what I can do with coins, and there you go. Treasure, just treasure. Treasure hunter. That's not too bad either. And like I said, I'm sure there's a bunch of them I'm not seeing because so let me do a search for what was it? No, all. Pack. Back. I guess not. Well, wallet. I wonder. Like, I wonder. There's got to be a place where I can just open up Mithril coin store. Is that in here? Probably not. Okay, let's look at cosmetics really fast. It's not cloaks, but they are back items, so. I wish they would kind of show you it instead of just saying, oh, yeah. There's the campaign backpack. That cost me 200. It's not too bad. That's. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like spending on stuff not going to use, but that I may do that. So maybe what kind of bundles do we have? I'm gonna have to look all these packs up online on the wiki and see if I can't figure out what's actually in them. Because I mean, they tell you what it is, but you don't know what they look like. It'd be nice if I could view them. Dyes. Steed Cosmetics. Housing. Pretty sure that's it. Oh well, either way, I'm out because it's time for me to. I'll need to watch for these to be on sale. I got bunches of them anyways, but anyways, I'm time for me to go start on the active cooking part of dinner instead of the oven part. So that's that. I can't say how much I'll play him again, honestly. I'll probably play him some more tonight. But I am always so every direction when it comes to playing characters, let alone playing games, let alone characters. So, all right, I am out of here.